Sharon, a student of M Pharmacy from a reputed college in Bangalore, came to me asking, "Sir, I have completed my M Pharma in Pharmacology and now I'm looking for a job. I'm a fresher. I have a very good understanding of how drugs work, their pharmacology, their structure-activity relationship, everything in between, but I'm finding it difficult to find a job." Now, the problem what Sharon faces is the same problem most pharma students face. After you pass out, since the horizon is narrow, you cannot see beyond some R&D, F&D, QA, QC jobs. But we are living in 2025. The new era is here. So you have to target also some of the jobs which create bulk employment for pharma students, but at the same time has a lot of money also. Now, one of those fields which initially was thought, even I also thought that will become obsolete because of AI, but now it is becoming enhanced because of AI, is medical coding. Medical coding is a perfect fit for a pharma student and professional. Now, the question is why? If you actually hear me out for the next 15 seconds, you will feel that you were destined to become a medical coder. Now, the answer is because you as a pharma student has a very strong understanding of the pharmacokinetics, drug interactions, side effects, mechanism of action. You have a very good understanding of human anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, microbiology, and a very good understanding and exposure to clinical terminology. You're not a doctor, but you have knowledge almost at par with a doctor. Your ability to interpret prescriptions, lab tests, and case sheets makes you an apt fit for becoming a medical coder. Now, having said that, with the advent of AI in medical coding, things are going to be even more valuable for all of you. But what exactly is the big advantage for you is because you simplify things in the medical industry, the medical billing industry, or diagnosis, procedure, medications, and lab investigation processes, you can standardize the international codes. You can analyze what exactly is happening and you can convert or standardize it into international code. Now, these codes will help companies such as insurance companies and hospitals to generate the bills, submit insurance claims, improve patient records, maintain compliance, and prevent claims rejection. So as a pharma graduate or postgraduate, you already excel in something such as adverse drug reactions, drug-related coding, pharmacology-linked diagnosis, and medication therapy management that you are actually, when I sit back and think, I feel like you're destined to become a medical coder. But now the question is how much a medical coder can earn and how can you learn medical coding? Now, one important thing you have to know, like bioinformatics and cheminformatics is a mass employment generator, right? There's no much lab setup required and you can straight away become a dry lab technician. At the same time, clinical research, clinical data management also commands the same kind of bulk employment capability. Now, when I come to medical coding, that also commands or has the capacity to generate bulk employment. Now, why bulk employment is important for you, you have to understand. See, when there are only 10 openings coming in a year for a particular profession, your chances of getting it is very less because there are other people also competing, right? But when it comes to the medical coding industry, if it is like, okay, Omega Healthcare is hiring 500 medical coders, Cognizant is hiring 500 medical coders, you will not see anything less than 100 all the time. So what happens is these companies will get contracts from abroad and then they will hire. And as a fresher, you can start at 20,000 rupees salary. It quickly escalates to 32,000 rupees within 6 months. Now, as a certified coder, now this is non-certified, I said. If you become a certified coder, the minimum salary starts at 35,000 rupees, goes up to 60,000 rupees as a fresher. Once you are a senior coder, now it becomes 50,000 rupees base salary, goes up to 1 lakh rupees salary. And when you become a team leader or a manager of multiple medical coders, then your salary starts at 1,50,000, goes up to 2.5 lakh also. Now, where is the highest demand? Cities like Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, Pune, Noida. These are the places where medical coding industry is thriving in our country. And when we look at abroad, so abroad we see entry-level jobs starting at 45,000 US dollars as a medical coder, certified medical coder, to $65,000 per year. Now, experienced medical coder or CPC certified medical coders will start at $110,000 and it goes up to $2 lakh dollars per year. Now, that's medical coding in countries like USA, UK, Canada, and UAE. Now, apart from this, now the question is, what are the types of medical coding present in our country or the world? The first type of medical coding you will find is clinical medical coders. Now, what this person does, he'll be coding the diagnoses and procedure. Now, the second type would be for pharmacology students like Sharon. Now, it will be for someone who understands chemotherapy, who understands drug therapies, regimens, biologics, vaccines, and you can code the prescriptions of pharmacology or drug coding. The third type of coding we see is called as HCC, hierarchical coding categories. You will work on high salary domains such as insurance risk adjustment in the US, and that is where a lot of money can be made. Now, when we look at another type of coding, it's called as ED or OP or IP coding, where that means emergency or outpatient or inpatient medical coding specialization. So as you become senior, you will get into all this. The fifth type of medical coding we have is called as quality analysis. So you will be reviewing a coder's output and compliance audits you will be doing. So it's like a QA QC of medical coding. Then we have clinical documentation specialist. There you're going to work closely with doctors to refine the documentations before coding and after coding as well. Now the question is there real money in this and will it grow? Now, with the advent of AI, initially it was thought that medical coders will become obsolete, but what we saw is now AI assisted coding is happening, and that is making even faster, and that is why more medical coding jobs are coming actually. So you will start as a fresher coder without any certification. Then in the meantime, you will write your CPC exam, you will become a certified coder. You will gain 1 to 2 years experience. Once you are a certified coder, getting job is very easy. And then you become a senior coder after 2 years. Then you become a QA after another 2 years. You become an auditor after another 2 years. Trainer after another 2 years, and team lead after 5 years, and then coding manager another 3 years, and RCM process manager another 7 years. So in total, by the time you touch 20 years of experience in medical coding, you will be leading the industry. Now, within 3 to 5 years of experience, we have seen that a skilled coder can also move to RCM operations manager also, but there you have to be really sharp, you have to be really smart. So now, is certification necessary for medical coding? The answer is absolutely yes, it is necessary. As a fresher medical coder, of course you learn it, then you have to write the exam. Without writing the exam, you cannot get a high paying job, so you have to get a certification. Now, what are the top certifications? You have AAPC CPC, which is the most recommended and most accepted globally, and it boosts your salary by 30 to 60%. Now, apart from that, there is HIMACCS, which is more advanced but is US centric. Then we have specialty certifications. Afterwards, you can do like inpatient coding, cardiology coding, radiology coding, HCC coding, and ED and ambulatory coding. Now, apart from that, you would require a very good command of medical terminology, which your pharmacy degree has already provided, by the way, and a very good understanding of anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, attention to detail, ability to read clinical notes, and basic computer literacy, that is a must, and knowledge of ICD-10 and CPT codes. Now, how do you get started? The simple thing is start with building the basics, and for that you can go for any certification course or medical coding hands-on training plus training for CPC exam at Biotechnica and Pharmanica. So you have this particular training program available at Pharmanica. The link is given in the description, you can check it out. So here we will not just train you on the basics of anatomy, physiology, and medical terminology and pathways, but we will help you learn LCD-10, CM, CPT, HCPCS, and these are the core to international coding systems. Now, apart from that, we will also help you practice real case sheets like OPD notes, IPD charts, discharge summaries, prescription sheets. You will get a real world experience, and then you will take this exam and you will be able to qualify. Now, as a fresher, it seems daunting, but when you look at the jobs which are coming in medical coding, it really amazes me. Recently, I think 3 to 4 days back, one of our medical coding students got placed in Omega Healthcare. Many companies like AGS Health, V Technologies, to Cognizant, Kebs Healthcare, Episource, Access Healthcare, Accenture, all these companies are constantly hiring for medical coders. Now you have to remember that this is a long learning process. As you grow, you have to keep earning more certifications, and there is a lot of future demand and scope, and that's something which really amazes me. Globally, the medical coding market is expected to reach $40 billion, and India is becoming the largest RCM outsourcing hub. And that means when AI also coming, it cannot replace the coders. Instead, the coders will use AI-assisted tools to grow faster. Now, as a pharma professional, you have expertise in pharma. Of course, you are learning a lot of things through Pharmanica also. Now, you apply the medical coding basics or medical coding process into the complex biologics, targeted therapies, and high-value drug billing, and convert it into commercial value. And that is where I highly recommend all the followers of Pharmanica to target this particular hands-on training, which is available at Pharmanica. Link is given in the description. You can command a high-value, high-paying healthcare job. It will be a stable 9-to-5 office role. On the top of it, it provides you international opportunities, opportunity to earn in dollars and spend in rupees. There's a lot of job security as well as faster promotions. So my advice to you as a pharma professional is, if documentation or a computer-based job excites you, then this job is for you. You will be able to apply your pharma knowledge, at the same time earn a lot of money. And this particular field is growing to go to $40 billion globally in the next 3 years. So what are you waiting for? Check the details in the description. Learn with Pharmanica, earn with Pharmanica, grow with Pharmanica. All the best.